Congratulations, was it weekend last? Weekend before, was it? 24th.
Nottingham with Maxi Hughes, yeah.
And Maxi just became King of Yorkshire. Not only is he King of the world, he's now King of Yorkshire because another one of your fighters goes and turns over Kid Galahad.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fantastic performance. I know Dominic's had a bit to say about it, but you know, what can you do? It's boxing, isn't it? No excuses, we turned up. Never says we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do our best. But yeah, we turned up. Tactics were absolutely bang on, I think. And we beat him again, yeah. So, good result.
Good ask for it. He's such a nice man, isn't he?
He is.
And again, perhaps I think maybe the only fight he's been in since he's on this fantastic run of form. Maybe Ryan Walsh was probably the only fight he's ever been in where he went in as a favourite. Again, I think he was probably a big underdog against Kid Galahad, and he seems to relish it, doesn't he? He seems to love it.
Yeah, he does. I mean, things with Maxi, he'll rise to the occasion, won't he? And like I say, I keep saying it, but he's a consummate professional. Puts the time in. He's put it. You know, he's put years and years and years into this as Maxi. I mean, he's experienced, and he's there on merit. He's cleaned up now domestically.
So what is next for him then? I mean, there's speculations. I mean, there was Laranes before this fight. Garcia's been mentioned. You know, Jojo Diaz.
Yeah, to be honest, all those names they're a different class, aren't they? But you know,
are they different class? Because you know, we've said that with a lot of these other. Kid Galahad was supposed to be a different class.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I've seen an interview with Dominic saying that neither Maxi nor his fighter that's just been beat by Maxi should be fighting these elite fighters, and I say, why not? Because you know, when you're underdogging, not just several times, but probably 7 out of 8 bouts, Maxi's been a massive underdog.
Yeah.
So why don't you belong with them fighters? You know. Again, Dominic was saying about the money. They look after their fighters. They don't put them in just for money. Well, sorry, but a bit contradictory, really, when you throw in Kell Brook in with Golovkin. I mean, did he honestly think that he was going to beat him? Because nobody else did.
No.
It was damage limitation. That
in this day and age, it's very hard to step up at the highest level, and which obviously that was to step up 2 weights in this modern era. You know, in the olden days, you know, Ray Robinson and you know all those used to be able to do it, but not in this modern era. You can't jump up 2 weight categories.
So I mean, criticising Maxi after Maxi's beat his fighter is very, very bitter. You know, I mean, what you ought to do is say, listen, well done. I did say to him in the ring, I said, I'm not going to complain whatever result. And I did say that because you never know when you look down and you see a certain judge sat ringside, anything can happen.
Yeah, well,
anything can happen.
Draw, didn't he?
I don't know if it's the same. Yeah. Did he give it a draw? But that's why I says to him. I says, you know, I said I'm not going to complain whatever result. And we know that the result could have been either way. Where you look down and you see him at ringside, but. No, I mean, I think what they need to do down there is just, listen, you get beat, it don't matter, it's boxing, it's supposed to be competitive. Nobody likes getting beat, nobody likes a loss. But even Barry, to be honest, after the fight, absolutely bang on. Yeah, bang on.
But the problem is though, I think I was watching the press conference and Dominic said before the fight happened, he said it's a must win for both fighters. Because whoever loses, there's nowhere to go. That's a lot of pressure to put on your own fighter, isn't it? Because now he's basically just said, you know, Kid Galahad's washed up then, isn't it?
Well, he is really. I mean, especially when you say that neither Maxi nor Galahad belongs in with any of these big names. Well, in that case, Kell Brook didn't belong in with Golovkin, did he? Do you know what I mean? You can't contradict yourself like that.
It's done now, and it's done, and it's out with. He's now officially not just King of the World; he's King of Yorkshire, which I think makes him prouder than perhaps even winning the world title, mate.
You know what it is? It's just again, like Maxi is so down to earth, isn't he? So down to earth. You never ever hear him say, "I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that." And even when he does try and be nasty, he can't be.
No, he can't.
It's not in his nature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But your son's got a date. We've got a venue, we've got an opponent. So
we have, announced while I was in ring with Maxi on Saturday night, I think. Luis Alberto Lopez, guy that beat Isaac Lowe.
Well, that's I looked at him. I don't know. He's got a good record. I think was he 26-2 or something like that. But the only way I knew about him was he was the first guy to inflict a defeat on Isaac Lowe, because Isaac had got the 3 draws, but he'd never been beat before.
That's right.
Never been obviously never been beat, so he'd never been stopped before, and he stopped him. Now it says something. He's obviously a genuine threat.
He's a genuine threat, and he's there on. I mean, he's our mandatory.
Right.
We don't get to pick and choose now, do we? So he's the mandatory. He's there on merit. And I've had a look at him, and he's a very, very good fighter. It looks like he can punch a bit. If I'm not mistaken, he's out of the same stable as Maurizio Lara.
Oh, right.
So we best get us.
Do you know something? I looked at the Mexican, top 5, top 10 fighters in Mexico, and they're all in. You've got Lara, I think Vargas.
Only about a 5 mile radius, aren't they?
Yeah, and just for Navarrete, you've got Vegas, the one who beat Gary Russell Jr. Or he beat the kid who beat Gary Russell Jr. Didn't he?
That's right. Yeah.
He's number 1. Navarrete, then there's Lara. I think there's Leo Santa Cruz, and then there's your lad's opponent in Luke.
I think they all live in the same tenement. All live in the same tenement block as well, don't they? But they're all. I mean, listen.
It's just a tough country, that, isn't it?
Just. I'm glad I don't live there. I'll be honest with you.
Imagine you get mugged by a 9-star guy, though.
Be alright getting.
There's a possibility that would happen.
Be alright getting into an argument in local way, wouldn't you? Only you've had a few tequilas or whatever it is, sangrias, I don't know, but you'd be alright getting into an argument there. I wouldn't fancy that. No, they are tough, aren't they? I mean, I don't know if it's part of school curriculum or something there, isn't it? You know, you get to like 6-year-old and you're straight up cobbles out there, I don't know. But yeah, very, very tough. So it's not going to be a walking park in this one. We don't take anything for granted now. We'll be starting camp. When I say starting camp, I mean we're always kind of in training.
I did speak to him, and obviously I asked him how his jaw was and everything, and he said absolutely fine. And Josh, he's always in great condition. You wouldn't know whether he's in camp or out of camp, because he just looks like he's.
It's like myself.
Like me.
I like to keep myself in shape, and I've been in shape for the last 35 years now, so I'm all right. Yeah. But no, he's we're looking forward to it. He's pleased that he's got a date. Jaw looks so veiled up nice. I think he's only had it scanned a couple of weeks ago, and they were saying that he were okay to go. So
you're going to be a bionic man, mate. Half man, half machine now.
Bit of plating, yeah.
and again, I'm down here because you've got 3 fighters on Steve Wood's first TV show with Spotify TV, I think it is, which is, I think it's accessible to something like 18 million homes.
Really?
It's got a Sky platform, free view, and it's hopefully could be the start of something good for us.
Oh, I better do myself up a bit then, leave for Saturday night. Yeah,
hey,
so
they'll try to get you on the comms, won't they, I reckon, mate?
They're going to unleash Reece Mould on 80 million innocent people out there.
But I was just watching them today here, mate. I don't know what it is in this gym. They're all ferocious and
cozy, isn't it? Yeah, they are, and you know it's getting even better now. We've got a few more additions to the gym.
Well, the 3 lads that come back, Levi Smith wasn't here, he was here yesterday, but he wasn't here today. But Levi Smith is just joined us. I think he's going to be a super talent. He's only 21 years old. Yeah,
he's a lovely kid as well. Levi was training with Roger Sampson in Sheffield, but he kind of works in Leeds, so it made sense for him. It made sense for him to come and train here. You know, he works
for him
in
as
this
well,
area.
He's in that weight category of all your fighters. They're all, lightweight to featherweight, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they're all lightweights now, aren't they, old man? I don't know what I'm going to do here. The IBO, they'll all be fighting eliminators with each other for IBO. But no, I mean, with fighters as well, Josh Hargreaves, there's Reece, there's Levi. We've had a few more additions as well with training team. We've got Sam Smith, new lady trainer.
Oh, right.
First professional outing we're in corner with us with Maxi on Saturday.
Right.
So
and I believe Maxi's going to start helping you out in the corners as well, I believe.
You know, he's had his corner badge for about 4 or 5 years, Maxi.
Yeah, so will he be helping you on Saturday night? No, a week on Saturday night?
I don't know. It depends. You don't know.
He's a big star now, so he might not.
Yeah, he might not. Yeah, he might want paying now. You see, so it depends what he's doing. I mean, he might still be. I don't know if he'll go to a party or something Saturday, but he'll be there for boxing. But if he's been partying, I don't know if he'll be fit. But no, so we've got Sam Smith. She's a professional trainer now. She has her own amateur club as well, Alliance Boxing. We've got that's in Crossgates, just down the road from here, about 3 or 4 miles down.
Right.
We've got Ben Hargreaves, Josh Hargreaves' brother.
Yep.
He's been on his training course as well. And then we've got a guy that's been about boxing for years and years, James Hughes from Bermondsofts.
Yeah, he's a beast, isn't he? I was watching him on the pads there. He's going to push the lads.
I'm thinking about getting him a licence, to be honest. We'll get him out, you know what I mean? Just unleash him, yeah. But no, it's great because, like you say, they're beasting them and just fitness, conditioning, strength work. It's fantastic. It's added another dimension to the gym.
Yeah.
And lads are
all
all
excited going forward now because obviously I know.
I am, yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit.
You've got 4 other kids that have got great potential here.
Yeah, I am excited going forward now. Because I thought that everybody thought it was just going to be Josh, and when Josh were done, I were done, but that's not going to be the case. We're going to carry on. Got a good team behind us now. We see, you know, we keep getting people constantly, can we come and train, and I've got a lad he needs to look at, and I've got a lad he needs to look at. I think possibly we might need a bigger place shortly. But yeah, like I say, it's fantastic, and the lads are loving it at the minute. I mean, my hands are absolutely shot. I can't do nothing with pad work and that anymore, you know, unless it's slow technique stuff.
But you're good at shouting.
I'm good at sitting here.
And pointing.
I'm good at sitting here under the heater, shouting and nipping out for a fag and coming back. But no, do you know what? They're absolutely loving it now. It's added another dimension, and they're happier.
Yeah.
They're happy in the training. I mean, you see them there tonight. They worked hard, but they're happy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Happy fighters,
and it's good.
Fighter, isn't it?
Fresh ideas, new ideas. It's not all about one man in charge and all that. We don't do that here. It's a case of, listen, whatever you think needs doing. Can't tell him anyway, he's been in it that long. Do you know what I mean? He's older than me, I didn't mean put together, I meant like but he's been in it that long now, you know, so you've got people there, you just say, listen, do whatever you want. They don't script, they know when they've done kind of a sparring session. They won't be sparring again the day after, there'll be a bit of conditioning, they know it'll be a loosening off session. They just know what they're doing. But like I say, it adds another dimension. I can only see it is benefiting everybody now as it is. You know, we're just talking about Will Harrison there.
You know, do you do the... I'm just going to flick this on.
Flick it.
No, you're going to have to turn a little bit. You're on camera there. You're going on camera anyway because you're on the pads. But do you help with the strength and conditioning as well?
Yeah, it does with lads, yeah.
It's a bit of everything, really.
So it's all in-house now then?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they all do. We've got Will Harrison, you'll have a conditioning guy and a strength guy there, but general fitness, general strength work conditioning is kind of done in-house, yeah.
Good.
It's not something we planned, actually. I mean, it's kind of local to the gym, aren't you? Yeah. It's kind of local to the gym and it's easy for him to get here. And,
We've known you for years, haven't we? So.
Yeah, I've known him for a lot of years. Yeah. In fact, he used to work with his dad, cab driver. Cab driver, what is this? When I was a cab driver.
You're a cab driver?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're good, yeah.
Right, well listen, you're taking me for a curry, aren't you?
We're going for a curry.
Right,
best curry house in the world, we're going to Gina.
I'm just so chuffed for you. Where's this, Gina?
Gina.
Is it just
Gina,
is it nearby?
York Road, Leeds, just down the road from here.
Right,
about 3 miles away.
We'll wrap this one up. But congratulations, and hopefully I'll be saying you get another 3 wins a week on Saturday.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure as well. After watching today.
Cheers, pal.
See you later, mate.
See ya, bye.
Boxing, info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north. Click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.